just thought that I should tell you.
Hello, my name is Sanura and I am a dream catcher. I started singing when I was about 6 years old. I saw a talent show and I decided that I could do that too. You know, I saw a girl singing and I said, I can do that too. So after that, I just started dibbling and dabbling and recording with one of my friends at her house. She had a cassette player that had a double deck. And, you know, we would just record like little radio shows on there. Like she'd be the interviewer, she would interview me and I would sing and she wrote songs. And that was really my first experience with music and recording myself and listening to how my voice sounded. But after that, I was completely taken by it. And I started going to the studio when I was about 14 with somebody who lived right down the street from me, a producer. And yeah, it was a really great experience. It taught me how to record, once again, studio work, songwriting, you know, and dibbling and dabbling in the other side of things, which is engineering. But after I finished high school, I stopped singing because I performed at a championship football game. And during singing the national anthem, my voice cracked. And it was really embarrassing because there was a lot of people there. There was at least 1,000 people there. And I decided I was not gonna do that again. So I developed really crazy stage fright and I didn't sing for probably another 2 years after that. But I went to college and it kind of wasn't really my thing, and I came back home and I still wasn't singing at this point. I decided to go to cosmetology school, and I got a chance I heard that a group was auditioning new girls. And so I said, okay, let me get back into this. I go try out for the group. The people tell me that my look doesn't fit with the group's look. So I cried my eyes out. I was devastated, and I told my parents, you know, they don't, like, what do I do now? Like, they don't want me in this group. And my dad was like, listen, you need to go and you need to record your own demo. And I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to record. I don't know anything. And he's like, figure it out. So I wound up figuring it out, and I booked some studio time and I recorded my first demo. And since then, I've recorded 3 albums. Has it been 3? Yeah. Wait, 1, 2. Yeah, I recorded 3 albums since then. And, you know, I did a lot of work around town. You know, I started performing at open mic nights. I, you know, started actually selling my albums. I did a lot of groundwork in the Virginia area. And, you know, after a while, I just felt like I wanted to expand, but I didn't really know how. So I was sitting in my house one day, laying down, and I just said to myself, light bulb, I gotta move to New York. I gotta go. I didn't have a job at the time. I didn't have any money. So what I did was I took my last 50 CDs and I sold them, and I got $500, and I took what I had, money worth, and 2 bags of clothes, and I just moved. Of course, my parents thought I was crazy, but I didn't care. I just wanted to do more. I wanted to go out there. I wanted to see things. I wanted to get new experiences. I wanted to fall and I wanted to get back up. I just wanted the experience of finding out who I was. So I left, and then probably about a week later I had a job. I got fired from the job. I was staying with my aunt at the time, and she told me that I had to leave at the end of that month. And I remember feeling so frustrated because I could not find another job. I only had 2 weeks to get out of her house, and it was so nerve-wracking. But the following week, I wound up finding a job, randomly just walking on the street, asked the lady if she was hiring, and this job winds up paying me probably about $500 a night. So I was able to save up that money and get my own. I got, you know, people do roommate things. So I wound up finding a place with a roommate within the time that I needed. And I was like, thank you very much. I did it. But after that, you know, it hasn't been a very easy road, but it's been so rewarding. Like, I've learned so much about myself from actually taking the risk and actually jumping out the window. You know, since I got there, I did a lot of cool things. You know, I did Rip the Runway, I did Urban Ink, Miss Jessie's Natural Hair Care. Like, I did a lot of cool things that just kind of happened to me at random, you know? And I think that's the beauty of taking risk. Like, when you actually put yourself out there, you just never know what you're gonna get back. You never know who you're gonna meet. You never know what paths you're gonna cross with different people. You don't know what you're gonna get exposed to. So probably 2013, I recorded my last project, my last EP with a Hungarian producer named Catcher-Sanura. And she actually taught me, well, she didn't teach me, but she's the first woman that I saw getting her own equipment, her recording equipment, her everything that she needed to make her music, she got that. So that really encouraged me and influenced me to go out and get my equipment as well, because I've been wanting to produce my stuff as well as write and sing it for a really long time. And you know, now I'm at a point where I'm just like, you know what? No worries, I got this. So yeah, I was able to, you know, get into producing my own work. I was able to get into, you know, fine arts and painting and drawing and just discovering so much about myself that I never knew even existed within me. So I would definitely say that if you know that there's something that you really want to do, and it's a debate on whether you have enough money, if you have enough time, if it's going to be difficult or not, you know, whatever it is that you feel that you want to do, find a way to do it. No matter what, find a way to do it, because you just never know what is out there, what pieces of you are waiting out there somewhere else that you never even could get where you're at. You just never know what you're going to find out about yourself anywhere you go. So I would say just definitely, if you want to do something, the best way to do it is to do it. Don't overthink it. Figure out what you need to do to get done what you got to get done, and just figure out a way to do it. And that's it. That's really it. Believe in yourself. Nobody else really knows what they're talking about. Nobody can tell you how to live your life except you. And that's really it. So that's my story. Good luck with paving your own way.